Welcome to Channel 5 News, where today we have some breaking news from South Boston, Massachusetts, where in response to Judge Gary's controversial decision to forcibly integrate schools, the all-white community of South Boston has turned to violence and protest in their disdain for Judge Gary's controversial decision. Violence erupted this morning as students lined the streets protesting this controversial new law. This argument has turned into a disagreement over race and between power and authority. Cut to you, Ron and Southie. Thanks, Bill. I'm here with three members of the Southie community to discuss the ongoing race riots. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Micah McDonald. I'm 9 years old and I've lived in Southie for most of my life.
Hi, I'm Mary McDonald. I'm 16 and I'm supposed to be bused to the mostly black Roxbury High School.
Hi, my name is Helen McDonald. I have 7 kids who have raised here in Southie. 2 are being bused to Roxbury and the rest can't go to school because of the violence that they face every day. At the hands of the police, they are subject to immense brutality, and it's hard, but in Southie we take care of our own.
Thank you for being here today. Helen, we're seeing these race riots on TV, but for us who don't live in Southie, what are the feelings like behind closed doors about Judge Garrity's decision to integrate schools with busing?
Well, Southie is our home, and they're forcing outsiders into it, outsiders who don't even want to be there themselves. There's nothing we can do about it, and it's really destroying our community. We have to watch our kids and our loved ones die every day at the hands of police brutality, and no one's doing anything to help us, and there's no way we can help ourselves.
Just this morning, police helicopters hovered above our third-floor apartments in Old Colony. Police in riot gear stood upon the rooftops, and national news camped out on every corner.
It just doesn't seem fair that I'm targeted for being one of the only white kids in an all-black school. The Liberals started this movement without any regards for those of us who live in Southie. No one knows what really goes on here.
Okay, but playing devil's advocate here, is this a step in the right direction for equal education?
All I know is that since this has been happening, more and more kids are dropping out of school and getting involved with drugs and violence. Southie never had problems to this extent before.
A few years ago, George Wallace ran a pro-segregation campaign that garnered a lot of support in this area. Did you support him?
Of course I did. Most of us here in Southie supported him. He's the only one who tried to help us and acknowledged all the issues we're having here, and he's the only one who was trying to end this busing that's hurting our friends and family.
Well, if I must add, the people of Southie have been called racist and segregationists for their support of George Wallace. Would you regard yourself as a racist?
No, of course not. Look, the only reason why I supported George Wallace was because he's the only candidate who was willing to help this horrible busing situation. We don't want black kids coming to our schools, and they don't want us coming to their schools. We're not racist, we just don't want forced integration.
We'll be back after this commercial with more on the emotional toll in Southie and never-before-seen footage from the riots this morning.
Massive busing produces inferior education, and education's the name of the game.
President Nixon believes busing is wrong, and he intends to do something about it.
I mean, busing, when it's used in a massive way, is bad. But when you take kindergarten kids and put them on a bus for an hour and a half, when they got a school they could walk to 5 minutes away, now that's wrong. It's wrong for the white children. It's wrong for the black children. That will have the effect of creating hatreds among the kids. Their lives should not be experimented with. Their education should not be affected in a detrimental way. That's what the busing is all about.
There's still much to be done to improve the education of all of our children.
Back here with the busing from Southie. For those of you just tuning in, we're here with Michael, Mary, and Helen McDonald. Now here's the never-before-seen footage from earlier today.
Resist or never!
Frick the police!
Heck no, we won't go, Southie!
Here we go!
Heck no, we won't!
Heck no, we won't go! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop!
This is an illegal protest, right? You need to get out of here right now.
Wow. Sorry to our young viewers out there, those are some violent clips indeed. Let's get back to the studio with Ron to see the reactions from those who were present. Wow, Bill, those are some very intense clips indeed. Well, we're back here with Helen, Mary, and Michael. Now, how do you feel about having your elementary-age children in these dangerous race riots?
Well, I'm proud of them for supporting their community, but I'd really rather they be home and away from all the violence. However, there's no controlling them at this point since school's closed and there's no authority around here anymore.
And you, Mary, how do you feel about the authority?
The authority? I hate them. So does my entire family. I don't understand why they're doing this to us. They're like the giant oppressor. It's a David and Goliath story, really. And we're not going to end this fight.
And Michael, you're still so young. How do you feel about all of this?
Southie's my favorite place on earth. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I thought the police were supposed to protect us, but all they seem to be doing is hurting us. Every morning the kids throw rocks at the buses at school as they approach. When the police catch kids doing it, they beat them up right in front of me.
So Michael, have you ever experienced police brutality firsthand?
One cop took me by the neck and threw me into the dirt. I'd thrown a rock at a bus, but I'd missed. Once I was in the dirt, I stayed there until I made sure everyone had seen me. I'm only 9, but I'm part of it all. Part of something bigger than myself. Part of something bigger than I've ever imagined before. Something on national news every night.
And do you have any further actions going to be taken on your end?
Yeah, actually, National Boycott Day, as Louise Day Hicks calls it. It's going to be on a Friday in early October. It's going to be real dangerous. If today doesn't make an impact, I'm sure that day will.
Well, there you have it, folks. These riots are far from over. Thanks, Ron, and what a day! Trouble's been brewing for so long in this city, and today's the day people have had enough. Well, I'm Bill, and thanks for tuning in to Channel 5 News. Wow, wow, wow.
Tell me when. John! Tell me when. No? Wait, actually.
Violence erupted today as student... Violence erupted this morning as... Violence erupted this morning as students... Violence erupted this morning as students...
Wait, is she gonna get mad at us for saying first the police?
No. Okay.
Oh my god, scary. Ah, guys, not good with me.
On our way to the riot. Riot bound with my woes. Bloop 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 bloop. Bloop bloop. Bloop. Wait, it won't let me zoom in. Bloop bloop.